this number right here, this is your common ratio. So the common ratio is how much? 20. To figure out the second term, we need to multiply the previous term by the common ratio. So what's 20 times 20? 400. To figure out the third term, we need to multiply the previous term by the common ratio. So that's going to be how much? 8,000. And if we continue, we can get our first five terms this way. How do we find the explicit formula? It's going to be the first term, which was how much? It's 20. So an is equal to the first term times the common ratio, which was how much? 20 to the power of this. How do we simplify this expression? It's going to be 20 to the power of n. This is your answer. What would the common ratio for 2 be? So it's this number. Common ratio is going to be negative 13. How do we figure out the second term from the first one? We need to multiply the first one by the common ratio. So what's negative 1 times negative 13? So the next term is going to be 13. How do we figure out the third term? It's going to be the previous one times the common ratio, which is how much? Negative 169. And if we continue, we'll get our first five terms. So this one's going to be negative 28561. How do we find the explicit formula? So it's going to be the first term, which was how much? Negative 1 times the common ratio, which is how much? Negative 13 to the power of this. And if you can't combine these two, you can just leave it as is. So this is your answer.